So my experience with crashouts has been varied, and I know everybody's has, but for me, my emotional free fall is typically me going inward and isolating and being really sad. Has it always been this way? No, like for sure. When I was in high school, I definitely might have been a little bit more dramatic, but for the most part, I have dated people that were very similar, and it wasn't until recent years where I really started to do healing work and I started looking at people's actions. And it's not just about analyzing actions, it's about recognizing patterns. So people make mistakes, right? God knows I do every single day. So no one's perfect, but it's about what you do consistently that shows you who a person is. And that's a pattern. And that's something that you can't ignore. And that's something that I would ignore in the past. And then I would find myself in this state where I was disappointed because I was so busy trying to prove my worth, right? I didn't think that I was lovable. I would perform, I would bend over backwards. And when it didn't work out, I would just think that I wasn't enough. And it's not that these are always conscious thoughts, right? Like, it's not like I'm walking around saying, I'm not good enough. But in retrospect, it's like, wow, I really started to prioritize this other person over my own needs. I started to self-abandon. And still, when it didn't work out, I was left feeling empty. And that's kind of that not good enough feeling. So I would always just pick people that were just not good for me. And so once I started recognizing the patterns, I started cutting off relationships and not letting them go on years and years like I would in the past, trying to prove my worth. So stay tuned for part 4, where I talk about what the rebuild looks like.